Okay, so I have not finished building the shelves in my van. As you can see on the driver's side rear, I have no shelves. I've just got material and tools stacked on the floor. My overall goal is to get all of these tools into their own special spot on the driver's side. On the passenger side, as you can see, I've got a lot of pack out bins and some tool bins on some custom wood shelves that I built. Right now, I just want to go over what I've done so far and what my plans are for the future. I took 3/4 inch 7-ply plywood for these uprights and I carved them to fit the profile on the outside wall of the van. There are 4 uprights, as you can see. Those are all 3/4. I then took pocket hole screws and I attached them to a plywood base on the bottom. Kind of hard to see, but I'll pull this back out and see if we can get in there and see the screw holes. Yeah. So just a ton of pocket hole screws holding in the uprights on that 3/4 inch plywood on the base. I also attached the base to the sheet metal of the floor of the van with some self-tapping screws and washers. I then took 1/2 inch plywood. This is just 5-ply, I think, 7-ply plywood, 1/2 inch, and I used pocket hole screws to attach it to the 3/4 inch uprights. Let's see if we can get in there to see. Right there. Now, as you look at this, this is as it is rolling down the road. All those bins are filled with fittings or various parts and pieces as labeled. There is nothing to hold the bins in except for the slant of the shelf. So I'll pull one partially out and you can see that it is actually at an angle. I measured 1 inch down from front to back for the angle. Nothing scientific there. I just decided 1 inch was probably enough slope to hold that bin in place. And it had none of these bins have ever shifted. They've been in there for about 3,000 miles. So not bad. I like the storage that I've got going so far. On the bottom, you can see I've got a wet dry vac there. I've got my fan, speaker. I've got some more parts bins and some hand wipes. On the back here, got the wrench storage made out of Unistrut. I've got the crank for getting my ladder down off the rack. Here's something just trying to use up space that wasn't being used. Piece of 1.5 inch ABS here. Threaded rod inside of it. I'm glad I opened that up. Looks like I need to put some more rod in it. Real simple. Just trying to make the most use of my space here. Yesterday, I was lucky enough, my wife helped me make some labels with her Cricut machine with the white vinyl. We labeled all of the bins, what is in them. So they're very easy to read. All my ProPress bins there. 1/2 inch, 3/4. Valves, 1 inch, more 1 inch. Got my sweat kit there, hangers. All the PEX, Uponor. Got some Viga fittings down here. Then I've got drill bits, PVC pipe, or fittings for condensate drains. Sparky, that's my electrical box. Just some simple electrical stuff there I need for boiler connections. Sioux, that's Sioux straps, Sioux Chief brand pipe straps, screws, and extra batteries. On top of the batteries, I've got some drop cloths, moving blanket, kneeling pad, Middle bin here, I've got a drill bit kit, hole saws, I've got a socket set. Here's my M18 pump with some hoses. And because I don't have the other side built, I've just got kind of a dump bin of stuff here. Here's those box of rags there. Got some parts and pieces in that supply house box of gloves, laser, and this Hilti laser that I have only temporarily, unfortunately, but just about done using that. It's a very nice laser. On the top here, I used PEX clips. See if we can get to focus there. For a broom holder and a squeegee holder. Let's see here. There you go. That's just a simple surface mount. 3/4 inch PEX clip fits a broom handle perfectly. Get a back outside look there. There's the broom hanging on the ceiling. Squeegee actually, and this is actually, I'm glad I put this in the truck, I'll be honest with you. The windows on these Transit vans are so dang tall and too hard to reach with the standard gas station squeegee. On the side here, here's the front of that threaded rod tube. I've got some storage, some more pack outs. That is the Kaizen Connects plastic that is made by Brian Way at Kaizen Inserts to mount your pack out bins anywhere you want. Let's take a look at that. Take a real quick look. You've got your latch mechanism that the plastic latch on the box snaps into. Okay, and then you've got your CNC machined plastic piece that fits into the guides on the bottom of the pack out. So really cool versatile way to take your pack out and create different storage options. So you can see that's vertical on the side of the shelf, and I'm very happy with that. So now that I've got the partition wall in, I did go with the Adrian steel wall because it is a gasketed wall that allows for almost no noise transfer from the back to the front. It makes it a little bit warmer in the winter time and cooler in the summer. Just wanted to give a quick look at what I had done with this van, and I'll share the next video once I have that side built.